Hey y'all, I'm Coco.
I'm Mac, and welcome to
Coco Mac Convos. So in the last video, we ended talking about DC versus Marvel and how he loves DC way more than I do.
She will try to sell the narrative that I'm more of a DC fan than I am a Marvel fan, which is not really the case. You know, I see the merits of both. I really enjoy both. And this is the second time you caught me in a DC shirt. But, you know, I still have, okay, and I got the same Spider-Man shirt, the Black Spider-Man, that I've been rocking since you know me.
All I'm saying is that if we're talking percentages, this is a Marvel house with a splash of DC.
Yeah, but how much time did you spend playing DCUO before they messed up the...
Video games don't count.
Video games count. Video games are a part.
So in video listen, Linda. Let's just go ahead and kick this off. So I will fully admit that when it comes to animated series, animation, cartoons, DC got it. I will fully admit that. But that's it. Like, okay, a DC Online, DC Universe Online, whatever the hell it is. It was fun to play, but call me cute and lovey-dovey. I enjoyed that because I was playing with you.
Okay. You own Injustice Gods Among Us.
Yeah.
Without knowing me.
Yeah. Because I like fighting games.
Oh, okay, but when has Marvel ever put out a decent video game other than Spider-Man?
I mean, I fuck with Marvel vs. Capcom. That's classic.
Okay, you got it. That's fair. But, I mean, all I'm saying is it's not just cartoons. Like, as a general statement, DC got Marvel beat in the video game section. Like, they got DC versus Mortal Kombat. They got DC.
They have more video games. So that's true because of numbers.
Okay. So Marvel put out this game, I want to say about 3 years ago, that was supposed to be their version of DCUO. I downloaded the beta test, and it was okay. So like, all I'm saying is, and I know this is pushing me further and further toward the DC side.
Time out. Really disclaimer. Don't y'all be tussling with us in the comments, because I know how y'all like to tussle. We saying what we saying 10 toes down. Now, if we say something and you can correct us, watch your mouth. I also like to tussle in comments. So if you have something that you want to correct us with, by all means, we love to learn.
But be
education. Exactly. See, he's nice about it. I'm just like, hey, look. Don't be tussling with me. Anyway.
All I'm saying is DC has its merits just like Marvel has its merits. Like, it's not just, oh yeah, they make good cartoons and that's it. Like, their comics are legit. And
even then, again, because of sheer numbers, because DC has been riding Batman's ass.
Okay.
Since its inception. You gonna let me get all this out.
I'm not debating that at all.
The only reason people give DC their animated series is because they created a masterpiece in Batman, the animated series, and was like, bet, this animation, we'll use it forever. And that is why they beat out Marvel when it comes to cartoons. You can throw a rock and hit a DC cartoon. There's not that many Marvel animated series.
Okay.
However, we got X-Men.
Right,
we got X-Men.
Okay.
And that is the masterpiece.
So when we talk about the scope of DC Comics and Marvel Comics together, X-Men tops everything.
As long as we know that. As long as that is on the table.
However, despite that being my opinion, I will say that there are more DC products that I enjoy than there are Marvel products that I enjoy.
When it comes to cartoons?
Yeah, I don't really get down with Fantastic Four. I don't really, it's when I talk about the separate entities.
Okay.
I'll take Justice League over Avengers. And I'm not talking about the MCU. I'm just talking about as a general rule of I've read the comics, I watched the cartoons, whatever it may be.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Did you watch the cartoons more than you read the comics?
Yes.
That is why you like Justice League more than the Avengers. Because the Justice League was in your face more than the Avengers.
While it is true
because of Batman.
First of all.
Am I wrong?
I never watched the Batman animated series. I did.
I don't even like DC like that, but really?
I didn't. I could not stand Batman as a kid.
That is fair.
I didn't start to appreciate Batman until I became an adult.
That's fair.
So, yeah, missed all of that. Static Shock was my guy.
Bet. Yeah, and I totally give DC Static Shock because, boy, I watched that. Yes, absolutely, every episode.
Master P was... Imagine your kid saying, hey, I like this cartoon. And just being like, you know what? All right, I'm going to buy it for you. And I'm going to make you a character in it.
Yeah. Master P was lawless back in the day. And, nobody checked him. Nigga got rap snacks now. He is literally living his best life doing whatever he wants. And, nobody checks him. Nobody's checking for him, which means he can do whatever he wants. Why didn't he just buy ICDC college? He had his... Never mind.
Okay, back on topic.
Back on topic.
Now we have a whole entity that you haven't even begun to get into, and that's the Arrowverse.
I will fully admit that. When it comes to TV shows, listen, DC got a chokehold on my mama because she has watched all of these Arrowverse shows on Netflix and lives for them. Low-key tried to get me into them. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot.
And you're going to get into them, but we're going to do it slowly.
Oh, okay.
So, when it comes to the Arrowverse and the different shows carry different qualities, I'm very iffy about Supergirl because it tries to be the woke show of the Arrowverse. And
but see, I heard that it was good.
And sometimes it hits. But then sometimes you're like, okay. Dial it down a little.
Was that a microaggression or... I get it.
So, when it comes to quality, DC provides quality cartoons, quality video games, quality live action TV. DC can't make a movie to save their fucking life. I'm not.
I'm going to stop you right there. When we get to that third one, quality TV shows. Marvel got Disney money. You're not going to tell me that these Disney Plus shows ain't been hitting.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that they don't. But they're based in the MCU. So, yes, they're TV shows.
The DC cinematic universe can't get off the ground to incorporate the Arrowverse. So that's neither here or there. But what I'm saying is when it comes to the TV shows, they neck and neck. You can't...
Well, the reason why I bring that up is because those TV shows were built on the backs of movies. As opposed to the TV shows coming from DC, which are just quality TV shows.
I give you that only because the non-movie backing shows are about to start. Like Miss Marvel. That's about to start. She has not been a part of the MCU at all. This will be her origin completely... Now, I'm not going to say separate from the MCU. But,
because it will be woven into it.
Right. But it is absolutely not it's not coming from an MCU movie.
Now,
I will give you that for now.
Now, also, understand that I am not saying that the quality of DC shows is better than the quality of the Marvel shows. I'm just saying that
they are standalone.
You have to give credit where credit is due.
I give you that. Now about these movies.
Here we go. Okay.
What? I can't say that word. The foolishness.
Okay, the foolishness.
The foolishness.
DC needs to take the little movie universe that it's trying to build, throw it in the trash, and start over.
DC needs to leave the WB alone.
Yeah.
Now, see, here's the thing. If Sony was smart, they'd go ahead and just let Spider-Man go. It's going to happen eventually. Disney is literally like, yeah, you gonna hold on to Spider-Man, huh? You gonna hold on to Spider-Man. Like, it's going to happen eventually. The chokehold that Disney is putting on Sony, they're not gonna have it for much longer. Whatever. Let Spider-Man go and buy out DC. Could you imagine Sony's budget with DC content?
I kind of need that. I need that in my life. But the thing is, when you think back, it's like the WB produced
The CW.
all of the DC content that we enjoyed as kids. The cartoons, the Static Shock, Batman, all that. It's not translating.
Where's that team? Where's the team that put together? Where are the writers for the Batman animated series? Where are the writers for the Arrowverse? Where are they at?
Just because you can write a quality cartoon doesn't mean you can write a quality movie. And I don't know.
Well, here's
I
the
don't
thing.
know the writers.
Quality writers plus a good director, fucking Snyder, then you'd have something. And I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I don't talk crap without doing my research. And so, yes, I watched all 4 hours, 8 minutes, and like 37 seconds of the Snyder Cut.
I did not watch a single minute of it.
I watched it just so I can talk crap. And let me tell you, about 57 minutes was slow motion. I want my life back, Snyder. I want my life back.
But you could have chosen not to give them your life in the first
But I
place.
wouldn't be able to talk shit if I didn't watch the movie.
Okay, so was it worth it?
We having this conversation right now, ain't we?
Then you don't get your life back.
That's some bullshit. Nobody asked you to come in with logic. I'm just trying to have a conversation.
Logic needs to be inserted into any conversation.
That's
I love.
bull.
So, I think they should step away from the Justice League, or at least the main.
God. I'm so tired of Batman and Superman. And at this point, I'm tired of Wonder Woman too. Get rid of all three. Listen, give me a movie of just the Flash and Cyborg. Make it like a buddy cop movie. I would pay top money for that. I'm not even going to hold you.
You know what? This is going to sound really obscure, but I would pay money to go to the movie theater and see a movie about Booster Gold. Like,
that's a little above my knowledge. I'm not going to hold you. I know y'all probably know who we talking about. I know. But I would support you in that.
It would be very comedy action.
I'm telling you. Or you know what? Now, y'all about to really tussle with me in the comments. I love Teen Titans. I honestly love Teen Titans Go more because I'm ignorant. Give me a live action Teen Titans Go movie and I promise you I'd watch that movie 5 times. Yeah, you heard me.
How are you going to chibi these people to make them into Teen Titans Go? Just give me a Titans movie. They can be the adult Titans. I don't care.
Nah, I need the foolishness of Teen Titans Go.
What about the foolishness of the grown-ass Titans? As pro-ho as you are. Letting Starfire get out here and fuck all of Batman's proteges on film.
You know what? Okay, so I need 2 movies there. I need Teen Titans Go first. You know what I'm saying? And then I need the rated R Titans movie. Because he right. He real right. I'd see each movie 5 times. Not gonna hold you.
No.
But I'm tired of Batman. I'm tired of Superman. And honestly, and I said this. We had this conversation. Instead of the Justice League, if they had done the villains first. Like, the way that they did the Joker movie. it's, you know, it's controversial, whatever. But if they had done like a series of villains, so you gave us Joker, give me Scarface. I mean, not Scarface, Two-Face. Give me Two-Face. If they had done Two-Face like they did Joker, I'd have went to go see that. Give me a real Harley Quinn movie. Don't give me Birds of Prey. You don't have to make me laugh so much. You don't have to, or at least try to make me laugh. You don't have to do all that. Give me as Batman as you want to be Batman. Give me that kind of stuff, but with the villains.
I get down with that. And I'm going to tell you why. I know you haven't seen Gotham yet.
No, I got through like the
fantastic.
So I got through most of season 1 and just ADHD. I forgot it existed and I never went back. But I can see that being a really good show.
So good.
Right.
And it covers the basis of the origins of all the Batman villains.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But Bruce is a kid. Like it's not based around him.
And that's probably why it's so good. Give me a movie based on, I know they have, is it the Legion of Doom? Or what is it called where it's just the villains are banded together? Yeah.
The Legion of Doom, Hall of Doom, all of that.
So give me a movie on that. Don't give me the Justice League. Like, I want Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. I want them to be background characters. I want Martian Manhunter to be centered. Give me his movie. Like, I think that's the reason why these movies suck so much, is because people are tired of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
I mean, that's definitely a part of it, but there's also...
the movie suck. No, the movies absolutely suck. But, like, on top of that, how many Batmans have there been?
A lot.
Exactly. And now y'all trying to do this whole multiverse thing. You know what? I take that back. I want one more Batman movie, and they need to do it soon. I want Batman Beyond. Michael Keaton.
I get down with that.
Michael Keaton.
I can get down with that.
Michael Keaton. Right?
Yeah.
He is old enough to fucking be old Batman. Do it now while he still got some pep in his step. Give me Batman Beyond and give me the next generation Batman. That is the last Batman movie that needs to be made. Now, I'm going to be honest. We still haven't seen The Batman, which...
We've been trying to go since it came out.
Literally every time we like, okay, so let's go see that's 3 hours. Okay, we'll go this day. Then that day come up. That's 3 hours. So we still
gotta go to Walmart.
We gotta go pick the kids up. Like, nah. We gonna get there. We're gonna go see it and we'll come back and we'll review it. But that is the last Batman movie. If they don't, I need the last ever Batman movie to be Batman Beyond and be done. I would pay for. Now, one reason DC will never, I don't care if they switch companies, whatever, they will never reach the pinnacle of Marvel is because of the end of Endgame. No movie in cinematic history has garnered so much of a reaction from the crowd as the last 20 minutes of Endgame.
See, here's the thing.
I hit a Ric Flair, y'all. Woo!
DC
like, it was wild.
has the content available.
They absolutely have the content.
To create that kind of hype.
Plus, yeah, sure.
But they do not have the cinematic tools, resources, people, teams to bring it to that sort of fruition.
And the sad thing is now, Marvel is so deep in the trenches, like, people who aren't superhero comic fans are now superhero and comic fans because of Marvel. So even if DC made their movies and gave the people who are comic book fans what they wanted, it just still wouldn't it wouldn't give what it's supposed to give.
All right, so we're going to call it here. We can continue this in a part 2, but we are hitting that 20-minute mark.
Oh, yeah, we don't like keeping y'all past 20 minutes because, like, we will sit here and talk for the rest of the night. Like,
sun coming up. Like,
alarm. Right, alarm going off. Honestly, this is what we do. we be sitting here and just going back and forth, which is why we decided to make this channel, because a lot of our conversations are just foolishness. And there's a lot of truth to them, but it's just foolishness. And sometimes we don't want to be the only people laughing at ourselves. So thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to do a part 2. Because I know y'all about to blow these comments up. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go into a part 2. Be on the lookout for some challenges. I'm trying to get her to let me do her makeup, but I don't know. She doesn't have that level of trust in me. So, you know.
Y'all comment down below. Do y'all want to see him put my makeup on me?
You ain't got to make that face. All right, y'all. We out.